on the radio, all because he unfairly criticized your movie-watching preferences.
Yes.
This show is brutal, he writes.
Oh. What's a maiden name? Potamus?
Yes.
Had it, though. Had it all weekend long. You got to read shit. You just stepped in front of the fucking the cannon after the whole weekend of reading fucking assholes goddamn posts.
I unblock.
Fuck them all.
I can't do it.
Really?
And there are people who
do people really do that?
What?
Do people really like just bash you guys constantly?
Over and over again. That's all.
They call me fucking white trash Guinea.
You get the same guys trashing you for 2 straight years, and you think at that point, well, wouldn't you just move on then? I don't really understand the whole logic behind it myself. But yeah, Jason, unfortunately, that's what we get all the fucking time.
Some people
Every
follow
one of us.
just to be annoyed. Like, hold on a second. Some people will follow just to be annoyed, but I don't do that. Like, Rosie or Michael Moore, they're entitled to their opinions. They annoy me on Twitter, so I just don't follow them. I never read their tweets. Like, I can't comprehend why anybody would follow somebody they don't like. It's odd to me. I just wanted to stop the show with a boring fact about myself.
That's okay. You brought up 2 people that are lighter than his wife.
Is she listening right now? Does she listen?
Yeah, what does she do for a living? She's got to work.
Yeah, she works for the state, like working with kids and stuff.
Oh, really?
Are they hiring?
What does she do? It sounds like one of those.
Yeah, is it a disabled children thing? Like she work with the.
She does that on the side. She does that on the side.
Oh my God! She's a good person.
A lot of side there.
She's doing one of those jobs no one else would want to do.
See, we have a bunch of pill junkies down here, and they just have to take their kids away constantly and stuff. So that's what she does.
Oh, really? They take their kids away, and she like raises them?
No. She works for the agency. She goes in and investigates their house.
Oh, okay.
The real white trash.
Well,
so she's
She's
pulling kids out of troubled homes
and trailer parts.
Yeah.
Oh my
like
God,
that.
she's fucking trying to.
I don't care.
Help out kids.
Yeah, if you're so strapped financially, why don't you stop fucking eating so much?
Well, I mean.
You like your sausage? Your sausages?
Kind of like that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me say hi to Nick in Oklahoma. Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Afternoon. Wow, I'm out of my friggin' mind. Opie, I just can't friggin' stand it when you say the bullshit about real listeners. Okay, I disagree with you guys sometimes to the point where I would like to bite your fucking faces off.
Ooh.
I say shit. I've been blocked by Jimmy, but I'm a fucking real listener.
Well, hold on. Let me ask, why did I block you? Because
Jimmy,
I'm not that hypersensitive. I'm really not.
Can I hold on, because you said it to me first. What I mean by real listeners, certainly you could have an opinion about the show. There are people that do not like this radio show anymore, but refuse to stop listening. That's what I mean by that, sir. Of course you don't have to agree with everything we say and do on this show. But there are people that this show has passed them by years ago, but they refuse to move on to something new themselves.
Yeah, and they're jackasses. I mean, that's
what was your Twitter name, bro?
And that's why I say real listeners, like people that are still, digging the show on a regular basis. You don't have to like everything we do, but they certainly would consider themselves still fans of the show. That's what I mean by that. But there are people that are so obsessed and don't like the show or don't like an individual on the show that they keep fucking listening, and that's fucking psychotic in my head.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that 100%. I just want you to know, I love this show more than anything. I'm part of a guerrilla marketing campaign out here. I write 202. I used to. I don't do that anymore because now you're not. As stupid as that is. But
why did I block you on Twitter?
Yeah. What did you say?
Jim, because when you and I disagree, we disagree.
Specific.
Oh my God.
No. Let's hear specific. Let's hear specific.
No, you know what you wrote to Jimmy that got you blocked, so please say it.
I've been disagreeing. God.
I honestly don't. The reason why I don't is because I don't write a lot of shit on Twitter. There's all different things. Like we disagreed. I'm the fat guy that calls in all the time, the truck driver, and you know, we've disagreed on a lot of things, and I've started out
90% of our audience.
What's your Twitter name?
The Horse AMF.
The Horse AMF? I honestly don't remember you at all.
Well, I'm not mad at you guys about it. I'm just saying, I just don't
thanks.
like to hear this shit. I don't like to hear this shit about not real listeners, because I am a real listener, and there are times, like I said, that I would just like to beat you to death with a rubber fist.
I got you, but I think I explained it to you, what I mean when I say that, okay?
And I appreciate it.
There are guys that continue to listen that want to take down the entire fucking show because they don't like it anymore. And that is fucking weird to me.
But this sounds like every interview on, like, First 48. Every time you get them there, they're like, no, but I didn't do it that, I didn't mean that, I said this, but we disagree with that. But meanwhile, right before you block somebody, you've read something heinous or fucking stupid or just ignorant, and then you block. But then, you know, you get the instance where you get to actually talk to a couple of these people, like today, and, you know, they're never at fault. Because
there's a weird thing. It's like when you look at people, like I've had people break my balls, and I'm fine with that.
Sure.
But sometimes you look at other stuff they've written, and it's like I kind of, you have to make snap decisions. Like, you know, if you're on stage and somebody heckles you, you understand that some people are heckling because they want to have fun with the show, and they want to help out, and they're a little annoying, but you get it. Other people are just trying to be funny, and other people are being motherfuckers, and you kind of have to pick up that tone immediately. So it's like I've kind of gotten pretty good at that, and if I read stuff and I'm like, the guy's kind of being a cunt for real, then I'll block him.
Yeah, you know when someone's just a fucking cunt. You just know. Like Ann said early in this conversation, you just know. We've been doing this long enough to know. All right, Nick, thank you, sir. Keep listening to the show. I appreciate it. And let's get back to Jason from Georgia. Jason, did you do the winky face? I don't think you did, soundboard.
Was there a winky face?
I forgot. It was.
Forgot the winky.
Winky face will get you out of some shit sometimes on Twitter.
Yeah.
I was so excited to get my brilliant lines out there that I just forgot, man.
What have you learned?
What have you learned?
Monday morning's not the day to get noticed.
That's probably a good one. I think he's right there. Monday morning, not a good day to get noticed.
I'll make a deal with you. Let's make a deal. I think Ann would agree to this. Right now, you're being blocked by just about everybody.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, which doesn't matter, because I also know when you block someone, they just fucking get a new account. So, so it doesn't even do anything in the end.
Yeah.
Can we talk to your wife today, sir?
She's actually not available, and I'm not bullshitting you.
Uh-oh.
She's in training all day, so...
She what?
She's got to go to, like, this training meeting. They have...
I thought you said she's at a trainer.
Training.
But she's actually on a train, the whole train by itself.
We get it. That's good.
Yeah.
They're transporting the elephant to the next town.
That was the gimmick.
Yeah.
Well,
and what are you going to do?
I don't know. I got to think this one out for a little while, and
right now he's still blocked.
Later on, yeah.
Jimmy has unblocked him.
I'm not going to make any.
Where are you at?
I'm not making a snap decision to unblock him. So I'm going to sit on this a while. I'm going to think it over, and I'll probably keep him blocked because I got to make a precedent. This guy, I have to set an example.
Fair enough, but let me put everything on the table. He's one of these guys that allowed us to talk to him today.
Big shit.
The other guys just fucking hide.
Big shit.
All right.
It's the guys that hide.
Fair enough. I'm just putting that on the table. I'm not saying it should sway you either way. I'm just putting all the facts on the table.
I hear you.
Because
a lot of these guys would never come on the fucking phone.
And they would never have the opportunity to, and they would never dare call.
Right.
But it's because we reached out.
We searched him down.
Called him at his house.
But he could have hung up or not come on the air.
He could have. But let me tell you something.
So could have avoided this.
I have to set an example because then the assholes won't think I'm serious. When I block somebody.
That's a good point on your part.
So you got to stick to your guns, and I say I'm keeping right now. I'm keeping them blocked.
Jason, this is what I would do. You only have 30-something followers, so...
I'm an ignorant, asshole, fucktard, white trash guinea.
Yeah, so take the blocking, and then just start a new account, and maybe start anew. You could be Soundboard Anthony.
Oh, yeah, this guy who I blocked was kind of a dick.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you remember something now?
Yes, not this guy.
The other guy?
The other guy. What did he say?
That said you just had disagreements, you and him.
I'm trying to see. I just vaguely remember his picture, and I'm...
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can find him, Danny. I don't remember why. I can't see the whole tweets when I Googled it. Like, they only show you the beginning, so I'm trying. It's slow.
Yeah.
The beauty of blocking people, it really is amazing. It's like you forget they were ever alive.
I know, that's just it. It's like, oh, really? You? Who? What?
Wow.
I don't fucking remember.
If I didn't have to see what they wrote looking at mentions, I would never block people. I don't care who reads my shit. I think plenty of ways for them to read it without by being blah. Not losing it.
Yeah, they're still reading ours.
But then they can't get back at you. There was some guy that where did he fucking right? Let me go. This was on Facebook though. This is on Facebook, and I really just want this guy's a fucking total tool. I guess he was talking about Red Eye. He goes, watched Red Eye last night. You are fucking embarrassing to watch. Lame comments, stupid mannerisms, and brutal hair. Give it up, dude. And then he writes, you give everyone the douche chills. You a hole. And it's like, really? Really?
So was he a fan?
I guess he watched Red Eye,
no, I'm not.
And then he listens to the show.
But that's what gets me.
So it's like, well.
Hold on, Ed, seriously.
Yeah.
That's what confuses the fuck out of me. Is that guy a fan?
Yeah, he is a fan because he went out of his way.
No, is he a fan?
To get it to
I'm asking Ed, is he a fan in your head?
I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. Because then people go, what, you can't take it? It's like, no. What is confusing the fuck out of us is people that say they're fans, but then they want to be able to, like, just completely trash your livelihood.
I just wrote him back in a separate message that said, sorry, I'm not your type, faggot.
Well, no need to use that type of
Well, it is weird when they talk about our looks and our clothes and our hair.
He's looking at my mannerisms on television? What's the matter? I didn't fucking gesticulate properly for you?
Is that guy a fan, or is he a fan of another show and he's trying to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Radio Wars. That's my question. Is a guy like that a fan? Would he say he's a fan of yours?
No.
Is he a fan of the show?
I don't know. I don't know if he's a fan of the show, but he's definitely not a fan of mine.
But he would probably say he is?
He doesn't like me. Oh, but he was probably one of these guys, if you saw him out somewhere in an appearance or something, he'd come up, hey, man, can I get a picture?
That's why I'm asking the question.
Backstabbers. Backstabbers.
That's what's so fucking confusing.
Yeah.
You know, I get the people that don't like me, but then to say you're a fan on top of it is weird.
I don't know. It's just a weird thing you deal with when you're in this what they call business.
Of show?
Yeah, of show. The business of show.
People get very upset when they disagree, whether it's politically or whatever. And I guess I'm the same way. I just talk about it for a living, so I get it out. Like, if I was listening to somebody and disagreeing with them politically all the time, like, how would I handle it? Would I tweet? I don't know, because I'm not in that position. I can come on the air and talk about it. Maybe I would tweet them. Maybe I don't know. It's easy to say I wouldn't, because I can come here and fucking blast it. You know, like Michael Moore said something. Al Roker I tweeted one time. But it wasn't, I don't follow, he just said something, so I wanted to see if he was going to, it was about the chick who got convicted of, who accused the guys of rape.
Right.
I forget what it was.
If you're going to have different opinions, and of course, occasionally you're going to tweet someone or something, that's fine. But it's the obsessive thing. It's like, okay, you made your point, you don't like me or the show or someone else on the show, move the fuck on.
Yeah. The thing is, people want to matter. That's what it's like people want... Because they hear us, sometimes they want us to hear them. Because why else, literally as much as Michael Moore annoyed me with what he said, it wouldn't even occur to me to tweet him. I could care less if he knows I don't like it. Like, I say it here, I get it out, but I don't follow him because I'm not interested in what he says. I don't follow Rosie. She says what she wants, but I'm not interested in what she says.
Right.
Well, so why would I follow her?
But we would love to discuss it on our show. Oh, my God.
And that, to me, is one thing.
I love that.
But following her on Twitter, I'm just like, nah, her opinions, I don't really care about what she says. It doesn't upset me. I just think it's stupid.
Yeah.
So why follow her? Like, I don't get the thing. I would wish someone could call and tell me the thinking. Because I follow guys I like, or, the guys from The Wire who I love. I follow less than 20 people.
I follow certain people just for the show. Like, just to read their shit for the
absolutely.
show.
I have a variety of people that are weird that I follow.
Yeah, like weirdos and stuff like that. I don't write them back, or anything like that. And if I disagree and hate what they say, I'm not, you know, I'm not going to write them back.
Right. And where are you at when someone calls you a pussy because you block them? Like, we're supposed to take that? Why are we supposed to take that? I don't know.
I don't usually get those because I've blocked them.
No,
but sometimes you get their friends will be like, "Why'd you block such and such?" And then it's like, "Oh, really?
I know.
Now you're blocked, asshole."
But obsessively, they'll start another account just to tell you you blocked them. It's like, oh, you can't take your pussy. It's like, why do I have to sit here and take it? It's my cell phone that you got connection to.
Yeah. And what they say is they overuse the word like hypocrite. Like, you can't. I'm not trying to stop anybody from saying anything. You can say what you want. I don't care.
You're saying it elsewhere, and people are hearing you loud and clear. I just don't feel like reading it.
Yeah, like what you're doing is basically standing at my screen door and yelling into my house. So if I close the door in your face, I'm not saying you don't have the right to yell, but I'm not going to listen to it. Like, you're not important to me, so I block you. But I'm not stopping you from yelling.
And if I retweet it, it's just going to let more people see what you said. I'd rather just the 10, 15 people that are following you get to see your genius than me deal with it. So all I do is block it and end of story.
And forget they were, and I really do forget that they existed. Like, I'll see someone, we'll give an at mention to somebody who I blocked. Like, oh my God, I was so annoyed at that guy.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, it's great.
Dead to me.
I wipe out the whole village.
You just, you lay waste.
If you're
scorched earth policy.
Oh, if you're unfortunate enough to have an at in your tweet and you didn't know, sorry.
Gone.
I wipe out villages, man. I should have a lot more followers, I think.
Wipe out villages.
I'm serious.
All right. Well, who was this guy? What was his name again? Yeah,
He's still
Jason.
there.
Jason.
Still here? Come on, the guy stayed on for a while.
I think we got. Yeah, please. It doesn't make that much. His phone bill's going to be crazy or something.
All right, Jason.
All right, Jason.
It's
enough to contend. Enough to contend with.
Ant's good with you. You unblocked him, which is.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did.
I unblocked him. I felt bad.
Jimmy did. Maybe after a few more hilarious fucking bits that you put on Twitter.
Someone just tweeted me that Nick is a piece of shit that has called the show many times to trash you. Fuck him. Yeah, I think he's like that loud trucker that called. He's like one of those guys that's used to just being listened to. Because he's loud.
You could tell when he was talking over you just before.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, man, the bottom line is you're obviously interested in what I say. I'm not interested in what you say. I'm sorry that's the way it is. I apologize.
All right. Thank you, Jason.
I don't. And if you become uninterested in what I say and never hear me again, it will not have 1 ounce of value to me.
The weird part about that last half hour, I guarantee Soundboard Fez just got more followers.
Oh, he did. He had to have, right?
It's impossible not.
You could tell somebody, hey, don't fucking follow him, don't do this, don't do that. But guaranteed, he's got more followers.
And we didn't get anything accomplished.
No.
Frank in Manhattan.
He's got 56 followers now. He had 38 or something.
He just fucking went up almost 100%. Almost.
Well, what are you gonna,
Frank, what do you got, buddy?
Hey, good morning, guys. Hey, I'm a fan. I've been listening for 11 years, and I understand you not liking the haters. I understand you not wanting to be abused and annoyed
Get to the butt
through
part.
your phones. But what I don't understand is the show used to be about busting balls, and you don't seem to tolerate that anymore.
Do you understand the difference between busting balls and being fucking, like, literally being fucking nasty? When I go off on somebody, I don't expect them to ever listen to the show again. I think, oh, my God, that motherfucker insulted me or my wife or something, and because they usually did something. And I don't expect them to ever listen. So when somebody's being just nasty and stupid and fucked to me, then, yeah, I'll block them. And it's always been that way. It's never been about if someone busts my balls and I know they're just busting my balls. Dude, that happens fucking hundreds of times a day on Twitter. I could punch up shit that I think's very funny or stuff that doesn't even come off as funny, but I could tell it's sarcastic or something or that they're being goofy with me. But I know when it's just nastiness, and then fuck you. I'm not fucking following.
You just made a great point. When you go after someone to trash them, you don't expect them to ever listen again.
No, don't listen to me now. You're not fucking trashed you.
But you're not sitting there going, oh, you should be able to take that.
Yeah.
And, make sure you listen tomorrow.
Oh, why can't you take it? Oh, you left? Yeah, I fucking left.
And when you beat up a listener like you did, you expect them never to listen
to
again.
do the same thing.
And the difference, by the way, is 10 years ago, the only contact you could have with the show is by calling in, or the occasional, occasional message board. But even with message boards, context gets lost sometimes because you're writing it. But at least you had more than 140 characters to do it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of times hard to get meaning across. If you call up, it's a lot easier to pick up your tone. But a lot of times, if somebody's continually contacting, like that guy that called in, I'm glad I blocked him. Because now that somebody wrote that, I'm like, oh, yeah, he has called in and trashed.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't seem to care. I mean, he's fine with it.
Whatever.
And good.
Yeah.
But I could take, dude, hold on. I could take my balls being busted. But you do pick up on tone. So when that guy says to me on the Twitter, guy just went, yeah, he's called up to motherfuck you before. I picked up his tone correctly in Twitter. Like, I didn't listen to a guy joking and breaking my balls and go, hey, fuck you, you made a joke about me.
Right.
The guy was a cunt, and I picked up on the fact that he was a cunt, and I blocked him accordingly. So he wasn't just breaking balls.
And that you made the point that I was wanting to make is I think in email and Twitter and Facebook and all this social networking horse shit, the tone is lost. Because how many times do people get misunderstood in personal emails, in business emails?
Sure.
And I think a lot of people were trying to bust balls. Hey, Opie, you blocked me when I was busting your balls last year when you were tweeting from the Outer Banks, because you obviously misunderstood when I was just busting balls.
What's your name?
You blocked me.
Are you still blocked?
Oh, yeah.
What's your name?
My Twitter name is Frankie Mitts.
Frankie Mitts, M-I-T-T-S?
Frankie Mitts, all in one word, M-I-T-T-S. And this isn't a call just to get unblocked. Whatever, you blocked me, that's fair.
M-I-T-T-S?
What was the final straw that made him block you?
Yeah, you
I think it was you were putting up videos, and I said something like, totally just busting balls, how famous do you need to be? And I think that pissed you off, and you blocked me.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
So but you can look at other tweets, too.
That was over a year ago. I can't remember.
No, that meant you're bothered that I do stuff outside the show. Why are you bothered if I do stuff outside the show?
No. Wasn't bothered at all.
I love how the people beat me up for my videos and stuff when it's just extra. Like, it has nothing to do with the radio show that you guys pay for. I decided on my own to do some extra shit, and they have a problem with it. It's like, then don't watch my videos.
That's my point. I didn't have a problem. I follow you on YouTube. I watch all your videos. I think they're hilarious.
Look, if I get fame for my videos, absolutely, that'd be awesome. But I make videos on the side because I really like doing it. It's like a hobby to me. I love doing it. So when you say, oh, how famous do you need to be? That's not why I do that. If in the end I get, some notoriety out of it, great, but I just love doing it.
And you can, by the way, by reading other people's other tweets, do you know how many people tweet me and go, you meaty-titted idiot, you stink, you zilch? Like, I get that all the fucking time, and there's times I'll laugh out loud thinking of how the fans and I communicate, and all of us communicate. Like, it just makes me laugh. Like, this would drive anybody else nuts. Like, if you tweeted Ashton Kutcher, or whoever it was that said, like, you suck, you meaty-titted idiot, like, they would be offended by it. It actually makes me laugh. So I can take having my balls broken. I'll always look at other tweets. And if you see a pattern like, that guy's kind of being a cunt, then you block him.
I'm a fan of A+K now.
Are you really?
Yeah. Because he retweeted me once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I said, okay, that's all it takes.
Fair enough. I've never read his Twitter.
I'm a fan of his.
His tweets are
and people like, you're really, yeah. He retweeted one of my things. It got me, I don't know, a couple hundred followers in one day that I would have never got. So I'm like, okay, he's a friend of mine now.
Oh, his tweets are terrible. They don't offend me. They're just boring.
Frankie, I don't take this shit seriously in the end, to be honest with you, so I just unblocked you. Fuck it. Whatever.
That wasn't the point. I was just calling to ask the question.
But whatever. Maybe I'm sure I blocked people that probably didn't deserve to be blocked. So I'll start with you. I unblocked you.
A guy with 2 followers just goes, boo-hoo, crybaby. Blocked.
All right, guys. Thanks for taking the call.
All right, Frank. Frank from Manhattan.
I like when you block someone and then you go back to the page and they just disappear like they never existed. Whoosh.
Well, I don't know, man.
Let me go to Tom in Jersey.
Tommy, welcome aboard.
Tom.
Rob in Jersey, correct?
All right, Rob. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, there's actually there was a study done in Cambridge about
Who's this beat? Who is this motherfucker?
It's called Haters Gonna Hateritis.
Oh.
What's that mean? I actually didn't know what he meant.
I didn't
Did
either.
he hang up after that?
That was a legit question I
I'm
had
out.
for you. Sweetie! I had a legitimate question for him.
Oh, my God. I'm just trying to look for an example of somebody that is just fucking around. Because there haven't been any lately. But you just know. It's something you just know.
How about this one? Is this a guy just fooling around? Fuck you all sensitive bastards. Pull your tampon out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just
See?
around.
Yes.
And you can just tell.
He's saying that we have
You know what, though?
vaginas.
But just in case.
Yes. Saying we have vagina.
But just in case that isn't him goofing around, I'll block
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find. But
I never understood wanting, like, I like to get retweeted, but people that actually write and go, could you retweet me? It's like, but
this guy
can never ask
wrote
for a retweet.
blocked by Ant, and I never once tweeted him. That's taking out the village. That must have been a taking out of the village.
Blocked by Ant, and I never tweeted him?
I'm telling you, sometimes you got to take out the village. You probably took out the village that day.
You're probably a friend of somebody that was blocked and asked not to be blocked.
I have a question for you, Ant. Someone tweeted and said he wants to know, while you guys are on the subject, can you ask Anthony why he blocked me listening since NEW? Now, if you're listening since NEW, doesn't mean that you're not saying cunty things. I'll give you his name. RJ.
Okay, should I look him up?
Ralph Roger Jack.
Okay.
S as in Sweevank.
RJ.
Where is he?
RJ
I just had him. I lost him.
Oh shit.
RJS 3566.
3, 5.
And while you're looking, can I say what I blocked a guy this week because I was tweeting about like just silly things, and he goes, "It's got to be funny if it's shocking," and it's like you don't. To me, anyone who uses shock comedy is kind of a dummy, and I don't think making fun of drunk driving is shocking. I just thought that the things I was writing was funny.
Right.
If he didn't agree, he didn't agree. But it was fun to block him.
Let's go to Marcos. Marcos in Yonkers. Turn down your radio and go.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm at work. Good morning. Hey, O&A. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just wanted to say I really don't understand why you guys get hated on so much. I've been a listener for 10 years. I follow you guys. I follow everything you do. I follow Ant. I follow Opie. I actually made a separate Twitter just to follow the show and everyone on it.
I got blocked this guy.
I don't understand the psyche behind these assholes.
That's what we're trying to figure out. I mean,
every show like this has them.
When we do talk about this, my Twitter later will be filled with people going, really? You guys get that many haters? Yeah, unfortunately we do. But, I mean, overwhelmingly it's more positive tweets in the end. But the numbers of haters out there is alarming.
And can I say one thing? I'm sorry to cut you off, Opie. When I listen to you guys, I feel like I'm hanging out with you guys.
Oh,
I drive a school bus, and I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I would never hang out with a bus driver.
Yeah, exactly. It's also because...
Sorry, I got it.
We're very opinionated, and people get very angry when your opinions are different. And again, like I said, they want to be heard. That's why they become haters. I don't know what motivates people to listen if they don't like it. That is confusing to me. I've never listened to a show I didn't like, ever. I don't watch things that annoy me. Like, I don't need to. There's enough things that will incidentally make me angry. I don't need to seek out things that upset me. They're there. I would never waste my time listening to a radio show or reading a message board or that I don't like. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, all right, guys. Have a good day.
Okay.
They're out there, Marcos.
Yeah. But every show has them. I'm sure every show where there's guys, Rush Limbaugh has them, Mike Savage, I mean, any of these guys who talk.
Nope.
Have them.
They don't have them.
I'm trying to figure out what this guy did. I can't find any of his...
hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Any of his tweets about me, per se. So I don't know what the...
All right, can we take
the dealio
take a
is.
break, or you can continue? I got.
No, we
I'll pee
take a break.
Who is this bitch?
Sure. All right, man. I don't know what that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that meant in the end. Soundboard Fez just gained a shitload of followers.
Yeah, that's what that did. That's all that did.
Can I address one more thing before we go?
Oh, my God, hurry.
I'll do it when we get back. Remind me to address the D.C. show when I get back. I forgot.
Perfect. We'll do that.
That little 12-ounce goddamn roll of sausage is supposed to feed your brother and me and you 600 pounds of men, at least. You get my point? And the 2 girls, and they put it in that fucking pussy roll of sausage. Son of a bitch. Somebody needs their ass kicked. Some little consumer geekaroid fuck this shit up. Save money. Yeah, save money. Save money. Fuck, I'm going to eat, goddammit. Randy Taylor. I don't know where you people come from. I don't know if you test your products, your quantity of your products. Your products are very delicious. I love your sausage for 30-something years, but I can't take and feed a family of 5 on a little 12-ounce roll of sausage. I don't mind paying you more money for your 16-ounce roll of sausage, but you don't have it anymore. You've got a 12-ounce roll, and you've got 3 men that weigh over 200 pounds apiece, a woman that's a little plump Scotch girl, and a daughter who's 13, and you're going to try to take a 12-ounce roll of sausage and a couple of dozen eggs and feed that. It ain't going to work, and I'm not going to purchase your product anymore or ever again. And as far as your 16-ounce of maple and sage, I don't eat that. I'm not from the north. I'm a Texas man. Jimmy Dean sausage is for southern people to eat with the breakfast, with the fried eggs and the T-bone steaks. And I can't see going to a little 12-ounce package to feed 4, 5, 6 people. And I'm not going to buy 2 of those 12-ounce packages just because you want to downsize and charge the same goddamn price. I'd sure like a reply, and I'd sure like you to go back to your 16-ounce package on your regular sausage, because I'm not going to buy it otherwise ever again. I'll just have my own damn sausage made like I used to 30-something years ago. It's not tasty as yours is, but it'll work. Goodbye.
Sirius XM, the virus. Thanks for calling me, Opie and Anthony, FU Live. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
Fuck you! A big fuck you to me. I go out, get the fat surgery so I can get married. I have some kids. Now my wife turned into a fat bitch, and I have 2 cunt fucking kids. And by the way, fuck you, God, for not stopping my heart. Fuck you. Fuck you! Here's FU's going out to Osama bin Laden. You're dead. Fuck you. Fuck you! Yes, I'd like to give a big fuck you to the person who caused me to get banned, and to the person who, the same person, he also ratted me out. Fuck you. Fuck you! Yeah, I want to give a big fuck you to the guy that calls in talking about not smoking in certain places. Ow, my lungs hurt from your cigarette smoke. How about you fucking grow a pair of balls, fucking pussy, and take some goddamn smoke in your lungs? Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, I'd like to give a big F you to Sam and your fucking cackling laugh during the After O&A Live, which, by the way, is the worst fucking show ever. After O&A Live. What the fuck? I gotta sit in there and listen to you cackling. I can't stand it. Fuck you! I want to give a big, gigantic, huge fuck you to Panic Attacks. Every time I try and go somewhere, you gotta fuck with me. Get them gone, get rid of them. Fuck you, Panic Attack. Fuck you! Hello, yeah. I'd like to say I'm very sorry to everybody, to the staff, to OB, to Anthony, to Jim Norton. Forgive me. Can we start clean, please? Fuck you! Hello. This is a Sirius XM satellite calling from space. I would like to send a fuck you for changing the channel lineup. Now I need to reconfigure my database. Processing. Database reconfigured. Loading. Goodbye message. Goodbye.
Fuck you! Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU, line 1. That's 866-FU, line 1. Sirius XM, the virus. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
We just missed it. Space Shuttle
Endeavour
has taken off.
Booster separation.
So far, so good, right?
Well, yeah, the boosters are separating.
You
from
can
the
see it
main
now.
fuel
There's
tank.
the solids. They're separating. You can see it from the onboard camera. You can see the solids. Look at them as they're pulling away from Endeavour. Relatively now,
The onboard
Endeavour
guidance
is
system
safe.
has done its
It's
job
moving
of
into
settling
orbit
out
on
any
its own
dispersion.
3
They
engines.
voices
from all over. Why is everyone talking at the same time?
Solid rocket
Orbiters now traveling
boosters
3,200 miles per hour, downrange 50 miles, altitude 37
Still
miles.
have the main fuel tank.
Space Shuttle Endeavour now.
This is what a crazy person
Jimmy's gay.
NBC space correspondent
That was
Jay
Jimmy that
Barbary,
said
thank
that.
you very much for telling us what we are seeing. This is, of course, the 164th.
Oh, shut
And
we'll stay with you, obviously, throughout the morning. Thank you so much.
That does it for us for now. Stay tuned for Willie Welsh, who's filling in on the
into the flight.
Main fuel tank should be separating shortly.
Diverticulitis.
Space Shuttle Endeavour makes its way into
Rock.
low Earth orbit.
Fighting because he's
The
got a
final
seed.
mission of the Space Shuttle Endeavour.
Good morning, Willie Geist for Chuck and Savannah, and we do have breaking news on the Daily Rundown. The Endeavour Space Shuttle on its way now.
It's not breaking news.
International Space Station. The shuttle, as you saw, lifted off just moments ago.
Breaking news to be if somebody's
Commander
fucking
Mark
head
Kelly
flew out the
and his
window.
5 crewmates on board. Commander Mark Kelly's wife, Arizona Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords,
You, I'm Carol
was
Costello,
there
sitting
in
in for
Cape
Kara
Canaveral,
Phillips.
Florida,
We're following the final mission of the Space
launch.
Shuttle
This is
Endeavour.
significant for a couple
As you
of
know, it
reasons.
blasted off the launch pad at
First, of
Kennedy
course, the
Space
presence
Center
of
just
Gabrielle
minutes
Giffords
ago.
also was there in April. This launch was scrubbed then. She's now returned there, arriving yesterday, watching her husband launch up toward the International Space Station. Also, because this is, in fact, the last flight of 25 for the Space Shuttle Endeavour. NBC's Latin correspondent Jay Barbary is there watching from the Kennedy Space Center. Jay, good to see you this morning. Looks like a clean launch.
Or about 335,000 feet in altitude.
Going into orbit as it should be right now. Everything is clean. And you're talking about this is the 106.
Wow. That is the most annoying 5 minutes of radio.
Most annoying 30 seconds?
Most annoying 5 minutes.
This guy over here now.
Over here now.
You fags are talking about Twitter like the junior high broads.
Oh, yeah?
It's
No,
Chad
it
at
is
Pittsburgh.
It's a social networking thing that we all use. I think it's fair to talk about it.
But it's also a fair...
I think it's an unsocial network, if you get my
boy,
drift.
yeah, with a little wordplay.
It's also a fair comment from Chad.
They're doing 11,000... Oh, that's feet per second.
Yeah, they do 17,000 miles an hour when they're in space.
They're at 355,000 feet.
Trevor writes, I think I just lost my fucking mind. I don't know why.
That is funny because it's like, roll to heads up. Shuttle, you have go for roll.
You can see
to
the
heads
curvature
up.
of the Earth behind us. When it reaches orbit,
really.
this fuel tank will separate, of course, from the shuttle, and it'll go on into orbit, and then the tank itself will tumble back through space and burn up in the atmosphere over the Indian Ocean. So, anyway, everything is on schedule. You can see it happening right now as they're turning. This is rotating. You see the shadow going across the bottom of the space shuttle itself, and you can see it rotating as they're turning back over to fly upright. They were going into space heads down. Now they're moving over to be upright as they go into orbit. So everything is going
fly
great.
upside down
we
to
have
get-
no
that's gotta be a
problems at all
fucking-
going up.
You don't feel
So
upside down. You're in
anyway, we
space.
should
No,
be
but
listening
are
here,
they
I think.
upside down before they actually lose gravity?
No, they're going right
straight up.
They're going right side up, but for space purposes, they're upside down.
No, but they turn upside down, but I want to know...
Yeah, once they get up, into low Earth orbit, then they can go upside down.
But when are they
But
right
it's not,
side up?
it's not literally. Well, they're standing on end. They're straight up and down.
Right.
When they're going up, because you got to get that altitude.
So they're in the proper direction, but they're upside down compared to space.
But then they roll over on their back, relative to the Earth. But
See, they're going back down now, altitude-wise. Like, They're now there at 345,000 feet, 344,000 feet. They're going down.
Maybe they're just crashing, and we don't know it yet.
Oh, look, it says ridiculous, ain't it?
The view we're looking at right now is like under the fuel tank.
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like you could actually hold on there and just be fucking taking the ride? I wonder. Sometimes when I'm trying to sleep, like when I'm dozing off.
Hilarious.
Sometimes when I'm dozing off, I'll wonder what would happen if I was like strapped to the outside of that rocket in the beginning when it takes off.
Yeah.
How long until you were dead? Like how long through the takeoff until you died?
Wow. I think.
And let's just say the weather would kill you as you got up higher. How long if like say they tied you to the fucking thing, they put you on a little platform and they sat you like Indian style, so it's not like your whole body was longwise being crushed by the pressure, and they sat you and they strapped you to the fucking side and you went straight up and you had a spacesuit on. How long until you were dead?
Oh, a spacesuit though. Okay.
Say without one though.
Without one?
First.
I think once the speed gets up to a certain... first of all, the altitude would kill you. But before that, I think the speed would just keep you... your ability to breathe would be impaired, I believe. Look at this. What the fuck? What's that shit coming off of it? Look at that green shit.
Oh.
It's all these gases.
Wow, what is that?
Gases. Exhaust gases.
They're in fucking space. How high are they now? Now they got the shitty fucking Dow foot and the stupid the fucking the ticker that nobody reads. Nobody reads the fucking tickers. What are you, a ticker lover? There it goes.
When you watch those fucking... Oh, there it goes. It's separating from the fuel
tank.
tank.
You can't see on CNN because there's a corner.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And the angle we're seeing is from the fuel tank that's falling.
Yeah, there's a camera on the fuel tank.
Wow, you can actually see the shuttle above it. That's a great angle.
That's pretty fucking cool, man.
And all those fucking gases are...
Yeah, it's the little retro rockets and things that steer it away from the...
Is that what's coming off it?
Yeah, little gases.
That was cool.
Gases work weird in this vacuum of space.
I don't understand why fucking space... What is a vacuum? Like, I don't get it.
There's nothing there.
No.
Nothing.
But how come air rushes out? Like, if you open the space shuttle door, your fucking air goes.
Because it's a vacuum. It's like, there's nothing there. It's pressurized. The shuttle is pressurized with air and pressure like we have on Earth. It's like a plane. It gets so thin, and it reaches a point where there's actually nothing. So it just sucks it right out.
I got a question, Ant.
Yeah.
If the world's going to end May 21st,
yeah.
Do these guys survive if they're up in space?
Oh, yeah. I think but they wouldn't have anywhere to go, though.
So
where would they go?
What the fuck was that?
There's shit shooting past the fuel tank.
Wow, look at those They're showing a close-up of the bottom of the fucking rockets. Holy God.
Yeah, when those things light.
And they're just shaking.
The crazy power. You ever see the fucking...
Sure.
Flight deck area when they're taking off? How bad they're fucking shaking around.
Are they shaking?
They are being pummeled.
But those guys are using instruments. Like, how many G's of G-force is that?
4.
Is it? You might be right.
It's about 4.
I think it's a little more.
4.5 to 5, maybe.
On launch like that, I would say they're probably hitting 6.
6 fucking G's?
I would say 6.
And they're actually, you have to be able to use, these are delicate, these are spaceship fucking instruments. This isn't a drive neutral issue.
So
9 G's would knock you out.
Why is it that they're shaking, all the equipment's shaking like that, but if you drop your fucking cell phone, it doesn't work anymore? That's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
That's bullshit.
When would you die, you think?
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. We all think we're kind
You're
of
in great shape.
Thanks, Jimmy.
What, if you get in there, you mean? If you took off in the shuttle?
I would fucking die of a heart attack, I think.
You think?
With that shaking and shit?
Oh, this is showing them
you prepared for it, though.
And then launch?
Simulators you go through.
How are you prepared for this?
Let me see,
There's been some old motherfuckers that have gone up in there.
Yeah, you get used to it, dude.
Yeah.
It says space shuttle cockpit during launch with internal comments.
Can you pause this for a second and go down the graph? Who dislikes a video like this? We dealt with Twitter.
They hit dislike.
We dealt with Twitter. Can we now deal with YouTube?
Yeah.
Go back up. There are 19 people that dislike cockpits. God damn it.
Cockpicks.
cockpit video
from
a shuttle taking off.
I don't like it.
Who's the asshole that dislikes a video like this?
I don't like it.
Yeah, if there's a duty video you dislike, I get it, but
I don't.
Who's the asshole that dislikes a video like this? Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, show some of that fucking launch video. Look at them. They're bouncing around like crazy.
Not as much as I thought they would.
Wait, they're actually sitting.
That's a smooth launch.
Oh.
Okay.
How come they're just sitting in the middle of the thing?
And why is that guy not turning his head to work that knob?
What are they supposed to be doing? Standing, Jim?
No, but weren't they laid flat on their back? Like I thought that they were like laying on their backs facing up.
Oh, they actually are. If you, yeah,
Oh,
they're
it's been
looking out
turned.
the windshield. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they are on their backs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I got another question for you.
It is shaking.
Yeah.
We're learning from Ant today. When I'm on a bad flight,
yeah,
I just close my eyes,
yeah,
and try to go to a place.
Make believe you're on a bus.
Are they allowed to do that, or
no?
Or do they have to be doing stuff?
There's some people that don't have to do anything during the launch.
So if they're freaked out, you think they could close their eyes and just make believe something else is going on?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah, like, the person that works the fucking robot arm.
Yeah.
They ain't got to do anything.
Okay.
One of the dumb scientists, they could just sit there and fucking make believe they're on a bus.
Someone said the heat would kill us in the takeoff. How hot is it?
On the
You're
outside.
strapped to the engine.
No, we know that, but I mean inside, does it get hot?
I don't know. I think the outside gets pretty cold, to tell you the truth.
True.
No, but if you fell, I thought like if I fell off and I had a parachute, but the thing that would burn you up would be the fucking rocket emissions.
Yeah, I think the rocket.
Are you allowed to open
burn
up
you.
one of those little windows because you're feeling a little car sick?
Yeah, the fly window on the side. Remember the fly window?
These guys are doomed if they got to puke.
Oh, right in the helmet. Blech. That would suck.
I'm sure it's happened. Smelling the puke for the whole trip.
Yeah.
I forgot. I want to see the real angle of that, though, where they're on their backs.
What's
but they're
pretty
holding
cool, though-
fucking notebooks. I'm sorry. They're holding notebooks. Like, they're going over charts.
Checklists and stuff and things. The cool thing is, once they're done with all this bullshit, they could take those spacesuits off and just walk around in like fucking regular kind of NASA clothes. They don't need the heavy spacesuits on.
I was watching this thing I bought on my iPad about Hubble. I don't know if they show it at the museum, Smithsonian or whatever, the Museum of Natural History, but it was. They were talking about fixing the Hubble telescope, and they were showing like footage of the astronauts fixing the Hubble.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. There's one point where they couldn't get one of the doors open to get to this delicate equipment, so they're like, just break it off.
Just bust
They
it.
wasted hours, and they just couldn't do it, so they broke it off.
Just bust it off. Who gives a shit? Yeah, you want to think everything is all very delicate and everything, but it's just like any other job. We can't get it off. Just kick it.
Were you going to say hunky-dory there?
Hunky-dory.
Were you? Be honest.
Yeah. I usually say hunky-dory at times. I like saying hunky-dory.
I like, whatever.
21st.
My point,
yes.
I was going to say, why are we still doing it the same way they did it when I was in college?
Yeah. Well, they're looking for different ways. I think that's why the shuttle's being retired, but
we have nothing to replace it. That's what.
No, we got to go up now with the commies, with the ex-commies.
That makes sense.
Got to go up in a fucking Soyuz rocket on a Soyuz. We don't even have our own fucking rocket anymore. The United States of America has no way to get to a space station that we pretty much paid for. What a load of shit. This fucking place. Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you're working on something right now that's ready to fucking go. I mean, there's no way to get shit up there. We got to fucking tag a hitch a ride with the goddamn Russians. It's embarrassing.
Do you think that this could potentially be a good thing for the space program in the sense that now it's going to force the United States to privatize space travel?
I think that's what people are hoping for, but it's so far off. It's like you're giving up until people come up with a better idea, and it's the infancy of civilian space program. It's the infancy. You look at the Virgin Atlantic guy.
Yeah,
he's got one of those, and he's going to start, taking people up for a couple of $100,000 a pop. What it does is they take you up about 60 miles, and the thing just kind of arcs, doesn't orbit, and then comes fucking back down and glides you back down to Earth, and you were technically in space, But the idea of taking cargo around, building a launch platform that will take us to other places, building a moon base that'll be a launching point for a Mars mission, all that shit is gone because we don't have a fucking ship.
Unbelievable.
I know, and we were always at the forefront of all that shit. You know, Kennedy fucking said at the end of the decade, we will put a man on the moon. And you know what? By August, July 1969,
we did
there
just
was.
that.
There's a man on the moon.
If you believe it.
And now, yeah, of course.
Green screen.
Green screen.
They had that way before.
George Lucas, his first gig.
How do you blame Obama on this one?
I don't blame Obama. I blame, I don't know, I blame NASA, too, for the unbelievable waste. And I think the couple of shuttle disasters kind of put a kibosh on a few things as far as funding goes. Funding itself gets cut by, and I will say, by a lot of Democrats. But yeah, I mean, we've just that passion to conquer space and look for something new is gone. And when people say it's a waste of money, I always say that a lot of shit we use today came out of the space program. A lot of industry, a lot of things we use every day, jobs came out of it because we were able to invent things that we needed for space that were able to be put in the civilian world.
And how could you say it's a waste when you can now see like sunsets on Mars and stuff?
Exactly.
You see that one recently? Was it Mars or another planet?
It's like Venus or something.
Was it Venus with the sunset?
Mars, they had a great sunset.
That was beautiful, wasn't it?
Titan. Fucking moon. One of the moons is Saturn. They got a fucking picture up from the ground.
That's
it was
right.
amazing.
Yeah, I took one with my camera.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
A couple like bikini teenies, some beach chairs, and check out a sunset on Mars. Who would want to do that?
Mars. Yeah, so we wouldn't be fucking, if it wasn't for the space program, we'd probably be out of a gig.
Guys,
they'd be sending this signal up to nothing.
Is that Mars? It was Mars. How fucked up is that?
Sun was so far away.
Sun's little.
You think it's far away?
It's very little out there on Mars. Yeah, it's a little small.
I got a quick clip from the Celebrity Apprentice to completely change gears.
Ooh, wait a minute.
We got a big guest coming in a few minutes. Eric Stonestreet.
Wow. That sounds like a Fred Flintstone name.
Yes, it is.
You know, like Rock Quarry.
It is
I am Rock Quarry.
Name. He's one of the stars of Modern Family, a show that none of us watch. So, should be a good interview.
It's a huge show, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're having him in. But how do we interview a guy that we don't even watch the show?
He's still Oh, yeah, okay.
How do we do that? I'm serious. I haven't seen one episode of Modern Family.
I don't even know what the show is.
I love how we're bringing this to the show finally, because this is our dilemma.
This is how we fucking do
a lot of times behind the scenes.
Well, he plays a gay guy on the show.
It's a huge show, but none of us have seen the show.
He's a heterosexual, plays a gay guy, and he wanted Emmy. Okay,
is he a gay guy?
No, he's straight.
He's supposedly straight. His co-star, though, that plays his husband, is a real gay guy.
Dude, if you were going to play gay, wouldn't you want to do it with another straight guy?
I don't know, would you? That's kind of a loaded question.
But you're an actor.
Right.
Yes.
Let me put myself in the place.
You're an actor. Let's walk through this.
Mr. Faversham, I will not suck that cock, not suck that cock.
And Modern Family says perfect. You got the role.
Right.
As a gay guy.
Yeah.
But you're straight.
Yeah.
But your co-host, who you're supposed to be married to or whatever in the show, is gay. Yeah. Wouldn't you rather play gay with another straight guy? See, that's why the answer's perfect.
No.
My question was perfect.
Okay, it's a good question, but before I even answer it, why would you think it's better to be with a straight guy?
Because I think the gay guy is not really acting, so you're getting the real gay.
How about you have to do a role with a chick that you don't find attractive at all, but you have to do like a love scene with her, and you're kind of like, what if the gay guy doesn't find you attractive and it's just an acting gig for him?
Gay guys find every guy
as long as you got a cock, you're in.
They can't control their gayness.
All right.
So they find everyone attractive.
I didn't know about the couldn't control the gayness.
Would it be okay? You're an actor. You got to take on these roles, man. It's happened to the best of them. Would you rather kiss another straight guy or a gay guy.
But what makes you more like gay? A guy kissing a guy that's a little femmy, or kissing a man's man that's just a man?
Because you justify it by saying, okay, we're just acting. But in his head, he's not acting too much if he's kissing a guy.
Forget about him. Forget about his viewpoint of the whole thing. Think about yourself. No.
I'm asking you.
But that's what I'm doing. Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
Forget about the gay guy's point of view that he wants your dick, right? And he's not acting.
Right.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, you're right. He's kind of like digging this. The idea, you read the script, there's a kiss, you're like, all right, I got to kiss this guy. Now, what you're saying is it worse that the guy's gay or the guy would be straight? Now, if the guy's a little femmy and gay, does that make you feel better because he's a little bit girly and femmy, or would you rather kiss a regular man's man guy?
I'd rather kiss a straight guy.
Would you rather kiss the straight guy? I'm thinking the gay guy.
That's twink.
You would rather kiss the gay guy?
I'm thinking because he's because he's closer to a girl.
Can you stop recording this, please?
Because he's closer to a chick.
Yes.
Than a real man.
You would rather kiss a gay guy than a straight guy?
Well, because he's closer to being a girl than the man's man guy.
Jimmy?
I have to agree with Amp because I think...
You'd rather kiss a gay guy?
It depends. A feminine gay guy than a fucking masculine gay guy.
Right. It's got to be a twink.
Let's just get it out. A tranny. No, but it's a weird question.
Are you guys fucking with me?
No.
You'd rather kiss a gay guy if you were an actor.
A straight guy feels more like a man.
A straight guy would be a man.
Yeah,
a gay guy is sort of like a fucking hairy woman.
So you wouldn't mind that he's enjoying this kiss? You wouldn't mind that he's enjoying the kiss a little too much?
Well, that would kind of...
Holy shit.
That would kind of be like a girl.
There's no way I'm alone on
the
this
kiss.
one.
A guy would be,
you would
enjoy
kiss
the kiss.
A gay guy for a role before you would kiss a straight guy. That's playing gay. Right?
Oh. Well, straight guy. No, it's...
You're a Modern Family guy.
Right.
You're the straight guy in this gay relationship on the show.
I'd rather have the gay guy as the co-star.
No way. Really?
Sure.
But you're kissing a man's man.
Yeah, you want to kiss Tom Selleck.
But I know because he's a man's man, he's just acting like I am.
Who cares? The bottom line is you're fucking making out.
You might as well get your dick hard. I mean, let's be honest. Why do you have to throw out the baby with the bathwater?
You might as well have someone that's maybe enjoying it and that is a little femmy.
Yeah.
But there's a chance he might have the ninja.
Well, that's a different story now. Now you're going a whole different story.
I think you're fucking with me.
No, I'm just saying it would be more
Anthony
like
Cumia, actor, would rather kiss a gay guy than a straight guy.
Closer to a girl than it is a guy. Very little closer, but at least it's a little closer to a girl.
I'm alone on this?
I think you're alone on kissing a regular man.
No way.
I think you're not getting any support.
No way, man. Get a fucking poll going. I think I win this one. I win. You're going to lose.
All right, now
we're
getting into some details.
What do you got?
You got to put one hand on his ass. A gay guy.
Hey, they're a gay couple.
You got to hold his squared off muscular ass.
They're a gay guy. They're a gay couple on the show, so some gay stuff is being acted out.
Yeah.
And you'd rather do that with a gay guy.
Steve from Bayshore brings up a great example. So, who are you kissing? Fezzi or Ronnie B?
Ronnie B.
Ronnie B. Holy shit, I don't even want to think about
Ronnie B. Look, I'm not saying the choices are awful, but I'm just saying though.
Did they both just shave?
I think the gay guy will probably
have smooth cheeks.
I think the gay guy would probably like read into it a little bit and go, "Well, I think you were."
Doesn't matter. Whatever. Then you can tell him no. Then you can tell him no. But the guy is another complete man. Complete man as opposed to femmy, he wants to be a girl, acts girly man.
Wait, you're not fucking around?
No. No, I'm serious.
For what reason?
Because it's not as manly if the gay guy is femmy. But
manly takes the gay out of it. You're not even thinking. It's like, okay, you gotta do this, I gotta do this, let's deal with this.
It puts more gayness in.
The other guy's putting on
gayness.
The other guy's putting on lip balm. He can't wait for the quote fake fucking
But he's a little
kiss.
more chick-like. because of the way that he acts, his mannerisms, his game. And I'm talking the stereotypical gay guy.
He's talking about a twink or a feminine.
A very feminine.
Blonde hair preferred.
Submissive kind of gay.
Is a gay guy? The straight guy?
Feminine gay guy, yes.
Right. Not a big bear. Yes.
Wait, so
pucker up, Jim.
All right, there you go, Steve C.
No, that's a bear. I'm not talking about a bear. I'm talking about a femi gay guy that would be a little more chick-like.
All right, I got one for you.
All right.
And I can't blow up his spot, I don't think.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go.
I know exactly what you're going to write down. Oh, no.
This is... All right, you got to... He's playing the gay guy as a gay man.
Wait. Circa 2000.